Once upon a time, there lived a family in an English village, consisting of a father, a mother, and their daughter Andrea. They led a stable life until the mother passed away. Afterward, Andrea's father remarried a woman who was jealous of Andrea's beauty, treating her harshly and burdening her with difficult household chores. Andrea's father did not heed her complaints. One day, the stepmother devised a plan to get rid of Andrea, giving her a sieve and ordering her to fill it from the well at the end of the world. The stepmother thought Andrea would never return, as the well was non-existent and the sieve could not be filled with water. Andrea set out to find the well, but found no one who knew its location until she met an old woman who told her how to reach it. Upon arriving, she tried repeatedly to fill the sieve, but to no avail, until she felt despair and sat down to cry. Suddenly, a giant frog appeared and asked her to follow his orders all night in exchange for telling her how to fill the sieve. The girl agreed, and the frog guided her to seal the sieve's holes with moss and mud. Andrea returned to her stepmother with the sieve filled with water, which infuriated her. That evening, they heard a scratching sound behind the door, and the frog demanded that Andrea fulfill her promise. Her stepmother forced her to comply, and after dinner, the frog asked her to sleep beside him. After much crying, Andrea yielded and lay down next to him. In the morning, the frog asked her to cut off his head, and after a long hesitation, she did so. The frog transformed into a handsome prince who had been cursed by an evil spell and could only be saved by Andrea. The prince proposed to marry Andrea, but her stepmother vehemently refused. Nevertheless, Andrea agreed to the marriage and went with him to the royal palace, where they lived happily ever after. As for the stepmother, she lived her life in poverty and misery due to her wickedness.